All right. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shema Kakadash. The waters to the apostle, and elders, great millstone, peace, salutations to the brothers doing the work, sincerity, and truth. The hopeful elect, the brothers waiting, praying every day, waiting for Yahweh Shema Shah to return so we can get out of this place. Peace, salutations to you, brothers. I want to get into just a lesson about, being basically, you know, being about the business of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Hey, we're coming to the days are coming to a close. You know, Yahweh Shai, hey, when his parents was looking for him, I think they was going a day's journey away, few days journey, and yeah, they was going about 3 days, and they realized that their son wasn't with them, you know. So when they finally caught up with him, you know what? I just read it. When they finally caught up with him, the point. Um, okay, this is and let's get into the word. This is Luke 2:46. It says, "And it came to pass after 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions. And all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers. And when they saw him, talking about his parents, it says they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou thus dealt with us? Both thy father and I have sought thee sorrowing. Right? Because they didn't know what happened to him. It says, and he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me with not that I must be about my father's business? Right. So that's the reason I read that was because the point I wanted to get to this point, but I wanted to make the point what was this is about. Now this is what Yahweh Shai's parents was looking for him after a few days of going up to Jerusalem to for the Passover. And when they found out he wasn't with them anymore, when they found him, and what Yahweh Shai spoke to him, when he spoke to him, he told him, "Look, I got to be about my father's business, and that's what we must be about." It's really a laser focus at this time. Being fervent in this work, man. You got to have a fervent sense that we got to be really heavy in this work and this truth. We sometimes the brothers fall to the the rudiments of this world will fuck you up if you let it. We got to keep on the straight and narrow and straight path, because they really didn't understand what he was saying. But hey, the Most High, gives the increase in the due time about the understanding, man. Because basically Yahweh Shah parents, Joseph and Mary, um, they basically were just regular Jake, man. They didn't really understand. But let's get into the word. Let's continue. This is let's go to John. Let's go to John 4:34. Let's go to John 4:34. All right, John 4:34, and it says, Yahweh shall say unto them, Thy meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish the works, right? Because that's what we have to do. We can Yahweh Shai did and finished the work that he did, and we have to finish the work that we do. We can't go where men of where men that were given understanding of this work, and we were trusted with trusted and given in the hand by Yahweh Shema Shai. Of course, we're gonna have guys that fall out, but he would give it a trust to man that actually knows this thing, and he laid the understanding to us, man, to the point we can get the understanding because the rest of the world doesn't see this. So while they're in their whole life, while the rest of the world is doing their life, man, we got a laser focus and time to be diligent and focused and fervent, man, and try to get into the kingdom, man. That you be the part of that elect, you know. Let's go to Psalms 40, okay? Because we got to be real understanding because we do. It's the works that Yahushua did, was great. Was greater than we know. We probably never reached that status, but we know to the point where how about Yahushua, we won't reach that status because what he did. Hey, the books, they say you can't even contain them in the books, man. The things he did, This is Psalms 40 and 8. It says, I delight to do thy will of my power. Yea, thy law is within my heart. Right. We got to delight in this thing. Brothers delight. I see brothers out there working hard, man. And the work to stay fervent and stay steadfast into this thing, man. I see him, and that's a great thing, and that's a beautiful thing, and that's a thing that's been prophesied, Brothers that stood stiffly for the name of the Lord. Hey, God standing stiff for the name of the Lord. Men that's enduring to the end. That's what we got. We got brothers that's out here doing the work, and we commend them men, man. But we still, our righteousness is still as filthy rags, man. Through the Spirit, that's what the angel. Hey, it's a blessing to have this understanding. I'm going to John. I don't know. Sometimes mine don't even go right. Sometimes when you. Wow. Okay, John 6:38. This is John 6:38. For I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. And Yahushua, hey man, Yahushua was nothing but doing nothing but the will of his Father. And when he said follow me, hey, the example was set, man. The time is to do the will of our power, man, and everything's gonna fall right into play. Yes, we do have daily life, yes, but hey, this come first. We got to be about our Father's business. All right, go to John 8:29. John 8:29. It says, and he sent me, and he that sent me is within me. The Father has not left me alone, for I do always those things that please him. So that's what we got to do also. We got to, hey, saying the name Yahweh Shema Shine, sending that vibration out into the earth, rebuking these devils. Making our head harder as flint next to guys that's making up doctrine, debate. Making sure we deflect the wickedness of other men who try to change the doctrine. Hey, that's doing the work and the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. Because hey, they got their time. They got their time when it comes down to it. It's gonna be their day, man. Those guys that's changing the scriptures and the doctrine. But they're gonna have their time, but we still have to do that. We have to defend the gospel. I wish I always had to deal with the Pharisees. It was like always these niggas. The damn Pharisees are always up to something, man. Not all the still some good Pharisees, but it was also some Pharisees that was always trying to twist him up. Let's go. It says, and I must let's go to verse 3. This is John 9:3. And Yahushua answered, and neither has this man sinned nor the parents, but that the works of the Most High must be made manifest within him. Right. This is a question because a man was he was born blind, and disciples just asked him a question. And it was just, he told it was things to show, because these things he had to do, because it was just to manifest the goodness of Yahweh Shema Shah, the things that was laid forth in the path of Yahweh Shah, man. It says, and I must work the work of him that sent me while it is day. the night cometh when no man can work, right? Because it came to a point where everything was shut down, man. Well, we like now we're still in the point right now where we're coming out of that night into that daylight, man, to that morning where that sunrise gonna come up, and we still got to do the work because the day hasn't came and sprung up yet. All right, so just when the light comes, when full light come in, we're gonna be in the kingdom, man. So the dark time is where we at now, and that slavery got to come in where it was just dreary, man. Well, they got us in a heavy bondage. We've been through it in Egypt, but this is one of the worst captivities ever, man. And all those other nations, we knew who it was. Hey, Most High took his name, Salaki, took his name from us, man. We didn't know who he was, man. But the Most High is slowly coming out and letting it appear that we are the Hebrew Israelites, and everybody's finding out. You know that name, the name is being brought out by the men that's really understand that the name has to be brought out. It's not being called Yahweh or anything else. We're gonna be content with. We're gonna continue in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Those men are continuing because the name is a vibration, and guys don't realize, these people don't realize that the name is a vibration, and that's not doing the work. They're not trying to finish the business. They're trying to most of them trying to stay in this world, and we're trying to finish and endure to the end to be saved. This is 1 Timothy 6:12. Fight the good fight of faith, lay on eternal life, wherefore thou art also called and has professed a good profession before many witnesses, right? Because they're gonna see they're gonna see your good works, the works that you did in the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah, that no man can refute. Like the apostles got us doing 3 videos a week, man. That's just through the spirit, man. Through the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah, and that's just because the work has to be done. This work is not just to be lollygagging and be I think it's just check it out, Proverbs 20, the 20th chapter, slugger, not hard so he would not let me get it. Proverbs 20:4. Where is that? Proverbs 20:4. It says, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold, therefore he shall beg and harvest and have nothing, right? Because when the time is to reap, he won't have nothing. He don't got no works to show for it, man. It could be it was laid. This thing was laid down in front of us, and the blueprint folks from Yahweh Shah, man. He said he gonna sup with us if we do, but some of these guys are not into that. They're into the monetary part about the thing because they think they can find out how to make a dollar out of the truth. But hey, I'm gonna just say it, men, the great millstone, really about that work, really about pushing this word. Ain't about trying to be the number one Hebrew camp, even though through the spirit we basically are the number one. We're not like you can't refute it. There's no way you can. This is 2 Tim 4:17. It says, notwithstanding, the Lord stood with me and strengthened me, that by me the preaching might be fully known, and that all the Gentiles might hear, and I was delivered out of the mouth of the lion. Right. So, Shalaki on I was delivered out of the lion. But the Most High strengthened them, by me the preaching might be fully known, that the preaching might be fully known, and that all the Gentiles might hear. So this is being the name of is proclaimed, and that we're pushing out this work and the words that we were supposed to we was taught to speak, man. So man, look, we can continue in the acting like, hey, you can't do this, you can't do. Hey, look, the great millstone, we're going to do what Yahweh Shema Shah has ordered in the spirit, man. Continue to be fervent and do it diligently, man, and try to be, yeah, because we are trying to get to that kingdom, you know. And you're gonna see them guys begging for that oil when that day come, man. They're gonna keep running, man. I'm not trying to say that we're without sin, but hey, he did say he impute his elect. So Lord willing, we are those elect, man, sinless, and in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he gonna impute them sins, man. They're gonna basically, he's not gonna charge it. He's not gonna charge it to him, you know. All right. This is let's go to Second Peter's. Second Peter's 1:10. It's Second Peter's 1:10. It says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make that your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. So ye should never fall. So hey, to do this work, man, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua Shem and Kakadash, man, if you do this work in your diligence, you should never fail. So be about your father's business, man. Put that work in, man. Put that work in. That goes to me. I know we can all do more, man. So with that, I want to go all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua Shem and Kakadash, double honor to the apostle and elders. Peace and salutation, shalom.